we've been pointing out how the Democrats are pretty leaderless and rudderless. It does feel like you've got half the party owning up to the shutdown, saying we are shutting the government down because we need more health care for illegal aliens, and others are denying it. Why are some of them lying about it? Because it seems like an odd tactic.
You've got 13 Democrats in the House that are in seats that Donald Trump won in the last election. Their constituents clearly wanted what Donald Trump was selling and what Republicans are now providing. You got another over 20 Democrats in seats that they won by less than 5 points. 5 points or less is considered a swing seat every 2 years. They refuse to listen to their voters at home, Alex. That's what the issue is. Some are trying to have it both ways. Classic political persuasion, right? I'm going to tell you what you want to hear, but in Washington, I'm voting the opposite way. Americans have had enough of this, and Democrats do not have a leader, which is proof by looking at Chuck Schumer, again, who's way past his prime and probably isn't going to hang on this time. And then you got Hakeem Jeffries in the House that has literally become a cartoon character. Yeah. These guys don't have a leader. They don't have a message.
Right. Yeah. It's also noteworthy how it's just all New York representation, and it just seems to ignore most of the country. How powerful do you think that fact is, Congressman? Because you're in the heartland, and I feel like that the Democrats have just, their worst instincts are become a coastal elitist party in terms of trying to have national resonance. And yet their whole leadership is, coastal based.
Well, just think about the two we just mentioned. The leader in the Senate, Chuck Schumer.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you call him a leader. He still has the title in the House, Hakeem. Who is in their neighborhood? Mamdani the commie.
Right.
I mean, this is who they're dealing with, is Mamdani the commie. They're not dealing with the mainstream, Main Street American who has had enough of this nonsense for far too long. You got the normal people in this country that are like, oh, gosh, I'll let those guys do that. Until the country got in such a bad way and the economy was so awful and the border was wide open down south and you had all these conflicts erupting around the globe, then those people on Main Street finally stood up and said, you know what, we can't afford any more of this. Joe Biden and company, you are the hell out of here. We need Donald J. Trump and Republicans to fix this thing. And quite frankly, that's exactly what's been happening in the last 8-9 months. The fact that Chuck Schumer wants to shut this thing down now that he found enough willing accomplices in the Senate to do this, we need 8 votes in the Senate, right?
Yeah.
To do the cloture vote so far. We need 5 more. They're going to vote again tonight, Alex. I think they should do it tonight. They may not.
Yeah.
They're going to vote again tomorrow. They should do it tomorrow. They're going to do it this week, I believe.